Hey champions, I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I hope that you have found a lot of time to sit down with family and friends and play some games, create new memories, and enjoy their company. Uh, and if you have any stories you want to share with me, of course, just leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear and connect with you and get to know you a little bit better, or anyone who's part of this community. I think one thing I've been really enjoying is getting to know a lot of these people, not just as Genesis players, but also as peers and as friends. So uh, if there's anything you want to share with me, feel free to leave it in the comments below. So some videos I want to talk about. Last night there was actually a live stream from tabletopgaming.com that was on Twitch. I sat there and I watched the entire thing and joined them as they did their first box opening of JLR second edition. It was really cool. They had a lot of fun. I had a great time just chatting with them. So I'll leave a link if you want to go and watch that video, but it was awesome. The next thing that happened was Ben Trading Card released a video about rulebook changes, and something I want you to be aware of as a player of Genesis, as part of the community, is that we release a new rulebook with every new set launch. So that way we can update things like the terminologies that are coming out, any keyword mechanics, but the game's evolving a lot, and I think with every set we're learning more and more things that we want to tweak, refine, and make more cohesive. So this time when we released 4.0, we released it as the comprehensive rulebook, or the full rulebook, let's say. The second is a compressed rulebook, which is just one page, no images, nothing. It's a straight text. Should be really easy for you to get into. And then the third document we released is the change logs between 3.0 and 4.0. So if you get time, go watch Ben's video. He breaks it down, talks about other things. I'm going to point you in that direction, and he'll point you back to the Genesis website. So it's a little bit roundabout, but you know that my whole entire shtick is that I want you to be watching these other content creators. Support the people who are making content around Genesis, because it is so hard as a content creator to make it something around a game that gets very few views on your channel. Now it's different on my channel because I only make content about Genesis, so I can only improve. But when they're making content about like Flesh and Blood and Magic and Genesis and all these things, and the Genesis numbers are lower, it lowers the incentive to talk about Genesis. So as a community, let's go and support these content creators and give them more views, give them more comments, and show how engaging and how wonderful our community is. All right, the last thing I want to talk about is Stacks Gaming on Instagram. Every single day is dropping a card of the day, and I realized that the card that they dropped today is a really great one to talk about some rulebook changes. So let's get into that with this wonderful artwork of Puppet Control. This is a great card introduced in Welcome to J-Lara. The artwork done by Anastasia, as it was her trial piece coming into the art team. So the way we do trial pieces is we tell them to pick a champion, any champion they want, and to just make an art piece around it. Whatever they think this champion kind of depicts, can they read the tone of the game, the concepts of the game, and everything like that just through what we've put out there, right? Can they do their own research, and are they willing to take feedback along the way? So this was the piece that she had. This is the final version that we ended up using. This card first appeared in Welcome to J-Lara as a 6-chi rare. So the awareness is just forward. Affiliation is chaos. It's a spell, arcane, action, cast, X health. You gain control of target summon in Puppet Control's awareness with chi X or less. Done by Anastasia, created by myself. This card was, I remember a lot of debate on, should we make a card like this? Would it be too powerful in the game? And I really wanted to push the boundaries here of what our game can do. So I think this card got one of the coolest introductions into the game, because it did something really unique. Now, something that we realized we wanted to change as the game moves forward is that we have this concept in Genesis that the summons are independent from the champions. They are separate entities from the champions themselves. So the champions don't control a summon. The summons are on the same side as the champion, and they can work together in unison. But champions don't control a summon. So we wanted to get rid of that word control. So moving forward on JLR second edition and cards moving forward from this point on, is that you'll see this type of wording instead. So this is from J2, and it says targets enemy summon in puppet control's awareness, which he acts or less becomes your ally. So it goes from being your enemy to your ally, and that means it's part of your team, and now you can start using it during the round as a unit that you can pick and have a full turn with. This card is getting a promo version for Future Leaguers, so if you're part of the Future League community and you want to get a special version of Puppet Control, it is available as a promo. That promo features the one is the reverse art. Two, you see the clear text box so that you can see more of the artwork. And three, it is the version that Anastasia submitted as her entry into the team. We changed the art from this soldier that Kendra's controlling to more of like a doll shape, because summons aren't normally that soldier humanoid type of look. We wanted them to look more like creatures, so a doll was universal for everything in that regards. So this was the artwork, so you get it reversed and then you get this special little twist to it. So I think this is a really cool promo to have. It's a really great card. Has a lot of play for champions like Malik, Core, any champion with a little bit more health who knows that they're in semi-combat or in combat itself, and something could be dropped onto the field that can cause a huge strain for this champion. So Malik, I know, definitely can take advantage of this card in a lot of different ways. That's everything I want to talk about for today. Again, huge shout out to our Patreon supporters. Huge shout out to everyone who's been helping make the game grow and succeed. I really appreciate that. Today, if you are in the Brampton, Ontario area, come over to Dragon World. I'm going to be there for the tournament today. I'm going to be heading out shortly after this video goes up. And I might be actually participating in the tournament. I'm not bringing a deck to win, so I'm just there to enjoy Genesis and have a fun time. That's everything for today. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.